Can I own an apartment building and live in one? Great question. It's an example of a house hack. Hi, I'm Amol Heda with Keller Williams Bay Estates and author of Thriving Through Ownership. So, what is better than owning a home, owning an apartment building? So, here in the Bay Area, where the prices are relatively high and the appreciation is strong at the same time, this concept should come handy for those that want to own their home or their property or become a homeowner early in their life and make accelerated wealth. So this is what we are going to discuss today. So can you own a building, apartment building, and live in one? Absolutely yes. And here is how that works. So one, with the recent Fannie Mae Freddie Mac guidelines, you will see that you can own an apartment building as an owner occupied, meaning you buy the whole building with 1 to 4 units and live in one of the units as owner occupied. Fannie Mae has guidelines to allow you to buy it with 3.5% down payment. So guess what? A $2 million property can be bought for only $70,000 or $65,000 down payment. Does that sound crazy? Very likely. But that's the guideline. So for a single family, if you wanted to buy a $2 million home, you would be paying $400,000. An apartment building, $70,000. Is it easier? Yes. The second thing that happens when you buy an apartment building, you will be able to fund every month's mortgage from the other 3 units that you are not living in. So you're going to live in one and you're going to have the other 3 tenants in the other units or whatever number of units that you have for rental. They will pay for your mortgage and expenses. It makes it really affordable. Number 3, you're building wealth at the same appreciation rate as that goes on in your area. So you start early because you didn't need that much down payment and you're taking the same actual appreciation rate as any other single family appreciates in your area. So that's another one. Additionally, you become a property manager. Because you're living in the property, you learn to manage the property. So there are these multiple advantages of buying an apartment building and living in one. I hope this makes it clear as to how to get into an apartment building. The next thing, what should you be aware of? What are the challenges when buying an apartment building and living in one of the units? One, you're going to be living with the tenants all the time. So you need to be aware of your tenant-landlord relationships there. A lot of times I tell my clients that please do not go and live right smack there in that apartment building. But if you are just a starter and you're living by yourself, I don't think that should be that big of a deal, right? The second thing, when you are buying a property, every time always remember the local zoning ordinances, what is allowed in the area and what is not. Just yesterday I was in Pacifica, and in Pacifica I think because Pacifica is right on the Pacific Ocean and great views, ocean view every time, Pacifica has started saying, this is not a community of renters. Our houses are not hotels. So you have to be aware of the local zoning, city laws, codes, and local regulation in order to be able to rent these properties. The number three thing is you need to factor in maintenance for the entire building and other expenses such as property taxes and insurance, of course, right? So once you have figured all of these things out, and which is typical for even a single family home, the only difference when you're buying a multi-unit property is that you have multiple doors or multiple units in the property that support your monthly payment. So this is not a very strange idea. There are a lot of people who do this. Instead of buying a house, you buy an apartment building. And the apartment building is bought at something cheaper, meaning much lower down payment as compared to the higher down payment. So long as you plan well, you make your provisions well, and learn to manage these buildings well, you should be well on your way to wealth building as compared to anybody else. If you need more help, if you want to be able to design this type of a home ownership, I have done multiple of these, helped multiple of my clients buy multiplexes. I'm happy to advise. Reach out. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share it with somebody who might find this useful. Thanks for watching. See you on my next one. Bye.